Hey y'all, this is your girl Tanisha. Um, Today I want to talk about the pros and cons of being passable or halfway passable. It is a blessing, you know what I'm saying, to be, you know, being a transgender woman and being, passable. You know what I'm saying? And there are some girls out there that aren't passable, you know what I'm saying? Where, like, when you look at them, you see man, you know what I'm saying? But, I thank God that, I don't have to go through that. But I'm going to tell you about an incident that happened to me about, like, yesterday. What's to call it? Okay, I was at McDonald's downtown. I had a, a hot and spicy with a fry and a large Coke. Cause a bitch is on the budget, honey. But anyway, um, I had went to McDonald's and I'm sitting there chilling, you know what I'm saying, with my homeboy or whatever. We chopping it up, we talking and everything. And this nigga just ups and just like goes out his way and makes eye contact with me. And he's like, "You disgusting ass nigga." And I'm like, whatever. And then he's like, he went on and on and on. And I was like, you know what? You're just mad because my nail set costs more than your whole outfit, honey. And then what's the call it? He was like, well, say that. He was like, say I won't bash your face and and I was like, you know what? You're not going to bash my face then. And what's the call it? I wanted to be strong, you know what I'm saying? And I really didn't know how to act in a situation like this because I've never been in a situation like this. This never, ever, ever happened to me, you know. And cause look at me, look at me. Where, look. Do you see a man anywhere right here? No, at all. I can't even see it. So what's to call it? I didn't know how to, address the situation or whatever. So I had just like called. I had got on my phone, my cell phone, and I was just like, can I have the police department, please? And all this stuff. So he backed away or whatever. And then he was like, yeah, bitch, you better call the police. You better call the police and all this stuff. And I was like, whatever. Because the dude had took off his shirt and everything in fucking McDonald's. Oh, forgive me for cursing. In McDonald's. All up in McDonald's, this nigga takes off his shirt, threatens me, comes up in my face and all this stuff. And I'm just like, really? Really? Is all this necessary in McDonald's? So then, mind you, at this McDonald's, there is a stud or, a butch lesbian or whatever. She's black or whatever. She kind of looks like a dude. But she comes up to me and she was like, are you okay, baby girl? And, she knew what was going on. She was like, are you okay, baby girl? And, yeah, that nigga. I said, did that nigga even buy some food? He just come in here, just started messing with me, and she was like, no, he came up in here and said that he wanted to order some food, but as soon as he looked at me, he told me that I was disgusting, and that he was gonna pray for me, and what's it called? This is what the lesbian is telling me, and the lesbian was like that she was gonna jump across, you know what I'm saying, the counter and pop the shit out of him if it wasn't for her job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock no prayer. You know what I'm saying? If somebody want to pray for me, please pray for me, honey, because I need prayer. Everybody needs prayer. But when you start calling people out their name, calling them all types of nasty ass bitches and hoes and punks and all this stuff, that's when we have a problem. So then, what's the call it? So then the police comes like 30 minutes later and they have a substation next door. Hello? You know what I'm saying? And it's always like when you don't need the police, they always up in your face. You know what I'm saying? When you want the police to be out your business, they all up in your face. But once you really, really need them, you know what I'm saying? They ain't nowhere to be found. The police officer showed up like 30 minutes later. And I'm like scared and terrified to even go outside, you know what I'm saying, to go back and catch the train back home, you know? And I was terrified. And that experience has never ever happened to me. And like, if I do get clocked or whatever, it's more like, oh, you're so pretty, you're such a pretty queen. Or a guy will come up to me and will be like, well, that's what a girl would say, but a guy will come up to me and will be like, well, look, I know you're a dude, but you're pretty for a dude and all this stuff. You know, I just take that as a compliment or whatever. But you know, nothing like that, nothing at all. So like, how should I like address situations like that? Please tell me and leave your comments at the bottom.